Hockey fans, welcome to St. Louis. We got 9 of you watching. Most of you are probably watching the football game, which I hear is a blowout. You got to see our bad boy, Gizmo Breezer, back in action. Gonna bring you the crazy. That's right. We got a lot of dirty glass, folks, so this broadcast is going to be painful to watch, I'm sure. So I've been around the entire rink, and it all looks like the view that you're seeing right now as far as dirty glass. So there are no stands. Well, there are, but they're too close to set up and do a game. So I'm giving you ringside, unfortunately, and that's just pain that we'll all endure. But the boys are wearing gold jerseys tonight. We're playing the Car Shield. This is our home rink. This isn't the rink. Next door is a nice arena, but there's a high school game going on there, so yeah, we got this one. But that's all right. We'll make the best of it. It's a little dark, a little shadowy in here, so drink an extra beer and maybe it'll get clear. Well, we got a couple of minutes left here in warm-ups, and we'll get this underway. We got a game tonight, obviously. All right, folks, it's game time. 17-minute periods. 3 periods total. Probably have an ice cut somewhere in the middle of period 2. Then the Herminator Hermit slides into the pipes on the far end. We'll get you down there, see how foggy it's going to be. It's going to be very unclear throughout this entire broadcast. So if you just joined, you didn't hear, we got dirty glass all around. So there's some not going to be a clean broadcast, but we'll give you what we got. Setting up at center ice is Heyman. He's got Fitz and Sisti on the left and the right with, looks like Graham on defense. And a quick penalty coming right away. Sisti with the puck on the far boards, keeps it. Herman comes off. Boys will cycle it, keep it 6-on-5. We'll move the puck to the blue line. Down low to the corner. Lost it is Howard. Back behind the net. Let's capitalize early, boys. Up to the blue line. Simpson, he brings it across, finds Sisti. Sisti low. Takes it back to Herman. There we go. Heyman walks in. He shoots, puts it on net. Stick save by Carshield. Boys still keep the puck. 6-on-5. Delayed penalty. Shot to the net. Goes high behind the net. Hits the glass and touched by the Carshield. Quick action on a 6-on-5. With a delayed penalty coming against Carshield. It was so quick I couldn't even get the whole lineup. So line change for the Preds. You'll have Davis with Howie and Ackright, left and right. Davis at center, Minnie and Graham on defense. Davis wins the draw back to the blue line. It's at the Minnie on a power play here. 5-on-4, Davis in the corner. Puts the brakes on, kicks it out to the blue line. Graham looks, fires, blocked by Carshield. Graham follows it up, keeps it. Takes it across, low to Davis. Davis low to Ackright, lost it. Turned it back behind the net, goes to the backhand. Cuts back across, looks across ice, sends it to the middle, and that's a nice by Carshield. Ackright couldn't get a good wood on the puck and did a little flubber. And Carshield was able to clear it. They needed it to get some fresh legs on the ice. So the faceoff's going to go over on the far side to the right of Carshield's goalie. Ronayne will step in. Max Rowe. Number 16, he's got Reg and Gorzica. Joining them on the forward side. Carney on the D-line with Towery. 39 and 93, number reversals. Up in front of the Preds bench. Boys are working to get it back up this way. Back to the blue line. In comes Gorzica. He gets doubled up and cleared by Carshield. No icing. Towery gathers it, sends it over to Carney in the far corner. Kicks it up ice, clears it to the neutral zone. Cross ice pass from Reg to Gorzica. Puts the brakes on. Cuts to the backhand, tries to go through traffic, and poke check. He's trying to create some space, but good job by Carshield to hold the line. In comes Halter. He's got Howie out there with him. Out in the middle is Ian. Ian with the quick shot. Puts it on pads and covered. Good look from Halter. He centers it, finds Farragut. Farragut with the snapshot at the net. Finds the right pad of the goal. On the far corner. Howie will take the drop. Ian on the left. Halter to the right. Simpson and Loach. Puck cleared by Carshield. 15 seconds left in this power play. Halter comes in, uses his body, tries to body it up, played by the goalie. Centering pass deflected off of the stick of Farragut off the pads and out to the middle of the rink. I'm going to move because this post is in the way here in just a minute. This is probably one of the clearest spots that I've found, so that's how bad the ice is. Farragut along the far boards, works it out of the zone, kept in by Carshield, banged into the corner. Roshi comes over, sends it up the wall, tipped out by Farragut. It's a nice touch on it. Carshield comes in, turns it back up ice. There's a trip, no whistle. That was a really big trip. I can't believe they didn't call that. Sisti cuts through, throws it to the middle. We got a break. Fitzy shoots and glove. Fitzy had the look. Sisti had the break. Sent it to the middle. Fitzy broke free. Slide around here a little bit. I'm going to mess around and see if I can't get some better looks. That's near impossible with this setup. We'll give it a go. Be a face-off by Heyman. Draws to the corner. Gathered by Carshield. Backhand out to the blue line. Kept in by the Preds. And held at the blue line still. Fitzy behind the net. Over to the far corner. Heyman comes in to help. Fitzy picks it up. Looks to center. Knocked away by Carshield. Back behind the net. Sisti gets through some traffic. Cuts to the forehand. Cuts to the net. Throws it down low. Tipped away by the goalie. Heyman gathers. Sends it low. Sends it behind the net to Sisti. Sisti forward. Oh, nice pass to Fitz. Fitzy was going for the backhand. Had the goalie leaning, but he stuck his stick out and poked it away. 12:40 on the clock. First period, 0 on the boards. Been all Junior Preds here early in the first period. Our side, in comes Howie. Chases. Tries to center it, bounces it off the net. On the backside, goes to the backhand, knocked away. Howie to the blue line. Max with the big shot, goes wide left with the tip from Halter. Back right, pokes it down into the corner. Shot on net by Howie. Halter was there to collect, but no rebound. Howie will step in for the face-off, right of Carshield's goalie. Brings it back to the blue line. Towery, he gets laid on. We are in the neutral zone. Picked up, moved to the far side, or near side actually. From the President, picked in by Halter. We got good news and bad news to share. The good news is Xander Kennedy will be back in action in Chicago. Bad news is he's not here today, but for good reason. Give that collarbone a little more healing time, but we look forward to having him back. In the meantime, we'll take care of business here in St. Louis. You can watch at home. Farragut gets it at the blue line, sends it across to Sisti. Sisti throws it down, played by Carshield's goalie. Davis hustles down behind the net, stay on him. Puck goes back and forth, now back behind the net. Sent all the way up ice. Ooh, knocked down by Reg and covered by the goalie. That one even fooled and lost me. Whistle dead, puck covered. Reg, Ronayne, Corsica. Loach and Grant. Or no, like that, Simpson. Up to Loach. Loach fires it, puts it on net, and covered by Martin. Reg stirring it up early. See how far he can get it. I think the next one will find him in the penalty box. I'll be crazy. Banging away though, trying to check the temperature of the refs. Kept in, nope, taken out. In the neutral zone, picked up by the Preds, turned back and fired into the corner with the follow-up by Reg. Over to the far side, taken away by Carshield. To the middle. They take it down nice. Herman has yet to see a shot. That one went way over his head. He jumped up to try and glove it. On the far corner. Picked out by the Preds, loose in the middle, cleared into the neutral zone. Gathered by Carshield. They throw it in on the backhand to the near corner. That brings on a line change. Fitzy comes out. He's with Davis. Up to Fitz. Fitz finds Davis. Davis, oh, tried to get around one. Hit a skate and deflected back to the blue line. Graham tried to keep it in, and the puck was knocked out of play. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Or no. Where are we going here, boys? Looks like they're going to go over here to the right. Davis will take the drop. Squares up. Drops, freezes. Nice pickup in the middle. Sisti battles his way across ice. To the Gets down low, cuts through the crease. Takes the shortcut and tried to take the puck handler off his line. Carcio breaks away, goes to the net. Big save by, huge save by Herman. He came over from the left to the right and got a piece of the puck. And then the puck was loose in front. One of the boys got a stick on it, cleared the crease, which is good because Herman had already dropped down. Hard to get up from his keister when he's already made a big save. So quick little breakaway by Carshield on a loose puck. Brings the face off to Herman's left. Herman is a right-handed glove, left stick. It's like Gumby in there. He covers a lot of space, stretches out. Just when you think the net's wide open and the shot's going to go in, he finds his way across, picks it up. Big knockdown at the blue line, back right, flipped over, and a whistle, and an offsides. Nope. Not sure what they got going on here. They're bringing it down to this corner though, but Ackright got upended pretty good, but no penalties. Howie, 28, steps in for the face-off, doing some center work today. With Halter and Ackright. And we got some cheaters up there by Carshield. They get the no finger from the ref. Back to your spot. Kept at the blue line. Looks like Towery. He got a piece of that, kept it in. Now the puck frees out by Carshield, gathered by Carney. Over to Towery, back to Carney. Up ice to Halter on the short side. He cuts to the middle, and we're offside. Howard came in about Maxrow comes in, draws it to the wall, wins it, and then a whistle for an offside. Kind of got tied up at the blue line when it was entered into the zone. Came across the lower axle. Maxrow do it again. Red stick battling on the left side was laying half his height. So they just dropped the glove on the ice. Red's in the corner. He gets pushed all the way to the wall. Stays with it, puts his stick on the puck, freezes it. In comes Maxrow. Working, they're banging away. Red just controlling the puck situation. Max trying to take it out. Shot comes in high, knocked down and gloved. Just gloved. A little flutter puck from the blue line. Didn't get a whole lot of mustard on it. But made its way through traffic and found its way in the glove of the Carshield goalie. So Max will do it again. It's like 3 face-offs just in a minute. Draws it, hits it to Reg, out to the blue line, and just handle Loesch. He'll have to cycle it back, hits it to Reg. Reg sends it in through the corner. In comes Korzica. Puts on some pressure. Nice keep by Simpson, throws it on net. Not all he can do with that. So that'll draw the face-off right in front of us. On comes Davis for the draw. He's with Farragut and Siski. Looks like Simpson and Loesch still on D. Carshield takes the puck, brings it over to the far corner. Up ice, clears into the neutral zone. Still in the neutral zone behind the post that's right in front of your screen there. Boys coming up the near wall, just in front of the benches. Turned back by Carshield. Across the blue line, into the corner. Loesch presses back behind the net, steals it. Up comes Sisti, works his way through traffic. Dumps it over to the wall. I think Ian was ready for that. Sisti looked like he was going to take it to the house. Davis comes over the wall. Moves a hit. Sisti gets bumped. Carshield takes the puck at center ice. Puck dumped in on net, played by Herman. He moves it over to the side, gets it to Sisti. He gives it to Davis, taken back by Carshield. Sisti was coming off the ice. Hard bank off the wall, did not clear the zone. Shot goes wide right to Herman. Carshield starting to put some pressure on down the far end. Puck is played in the near corner on the far side. Back behind Herman, now in front. Looks like he kicked it off his pad. Moved out of the zone on a rolling puck. Come on, win that. Out of way, Halter. Nice work. Halter just got up under his guy. He's like, well, I'm going to get this puck. It's going to take you out at the same time. Nice move by Max. Goes across the blue line, takes it to the far side, cuts back, loads up, shoots. Goes wide. Back behind the net, picked up by Carshield. Bumped off the puck by Howie. Carshield clears it, sends it down ice. Carney slides it. Comes up to the far side. Tries a centering pass, taken away by Carshield. Lowry comes on, joins Carney. Carney back in the corner, does a repeat, sends it around the far side over to Halter. Big hit by Howie at the front of the Preds bench. Now it's a tie-up. 2-on-2. Max pushes it to the neutral zone. He finds Ackright. Ackright throws it in the corner. Played by Carshield. Moved into the near corner on the far side with 5:40 on the clock for the balance of the first period. And whistle. We started the first half with a lot of the pressure on this side of the ice. Carshield has changed the tide a little bit in the last 5 minutes and put some pressure on the other end. So pretty good balance here. 5:15 ticking, and the clock's ticking for no reason because we haven't dropped the puck yet. And just drop the dang puck if it's not going to stop moving. 15 seconds is the tip. I guess I'm just going to do a full reset. Still no one. Technical difficulties in the clock box. We wait. So does the breezer. That's right, folks, he's back. Give him a 4-game set, see how he does. Clock is still stuck. Still good. About 5:15 time of the face-off. Set to that point. Maybe. In the meantime, the boys just kind of keep their legs moving a little bit. Heyman will take the face off, and we finally drop the puck. Some Fitz and Sisti. Simpson with Loesch on the blue line. Might have to break out a stopwatch. I can't even hear it. Oh. Waiting. I did a full power reset on the clock, so we're trying to figure it out. All right. 5:27. I was off a few seconds. My apologies. Here we go. Back to it. Same group. He slides up to the drop. Waits. And draws it to the corner. Just pick up by Sissy. Pushes his weight around. Keeps the puck. Gets it to Loesch. Loesch carries it low. Back out to the blue line. He and Heyman rotated. Backhand by Sisti. He finds Heyman. Heyman fires it through the 5-hole. And the celly right in front. The breeze getting involved. Picked up by Sisti. Number 12 finds Heyman. Heyman breaks around car shield. Gets a little opening and a quick little popper through the 5-hole. Finds the back of the net, puts the boys up 1-0. That's what you get for a clock delay. Max Rowe steps in for the drop at center ice. Reg battling his way forward. The ref looks behind him and gets the creeper on the other side. That scores it. Draw one by Max Rowe, sends it back to the blue liner, who sends it into the corner. Blue line and cleared into the neutral zone by Carshield. Carried across. A little crisscross with it. Carshield moves it up ice. Nice back check by, I don't know who that was. I think that was Heyman. Where's the signal? It looks like. We're back in action though, in case you're still able to watch. I knew this rink was going to be a problem, so yeah. It's a rough go. There's a lot of people here working on the Wi-Fi. Puck is in control of the Preds. They shoot from the blue line. Simpson hits the glass, picked up by Loesch. Back to Simpson. What do we got? We are on a power play. So I don't know what the call was, but we've got a power play opportunity. Nice work. Gets it to Sisti. He hits the side of the net. Gets it back to the blue line. Simpson comes across, slides it over to Loesch. Back to Simpson. He looks back to Loesch, low and left. Left on your screen. Loesch still with it. Simpson takes it across the blue line, throws it low in front, loose in front. Kick to the far corner. Gathered by Loesch. Now back to Simpson. Little cat and mouse. Hi. Where you got extra?
This one might have just gotten dropped too.
Oh well, I'm gonna call production. Puck is loose. Sorry, I'm entertaining myself. I don't even know who's watching. What shot goes in? All that goofing around on my part. Power play goal by the Junior Preds. Scored by number 12. He shoots to the glove side and finds the back of the net on Carshield on the power play. I was talking to the goalie dad. It's the goalie dad's fault. All right, we're gonna run off of data. Let's see if that helps because Wi-Fi is brutal. We had a shot on net covered by the Herminator. Slide over here a little bit. He steps in for the draw, wins it, throws it back to the corner, gets it to Minnie. Now Graham. Graham moves it up ice. A little too soon. Taken by Carter. In comes Graham. To the corner. Davis comes in to help. He's got support by Minnie. Shot. Goes wide of Herman. Came out to the top of the crease. Now to Minnie. Now Sisti battles. Scans his man at the corner. And we're going to have a whistle and we got a penalty? No idea what we got. Well, we got 12:42 on the clock. We got 2 goals. And we got a mystery whistle at center ice. Back in action. Carshield tries to move the puck into the zone. Picked up by Loesch. Kicks it up ice along the short board. Gets it over to Ackright. Carshield takes it. Turns it up the middle. Loesch comes into the corner. Shot goes in. Gloved by Herman. Push by Carshield. Howie will take the drop. Simpson, Ackright, Halter, and Loesch. Far corner, Carshield cycles into the blue line. Shot goes in, pad save. Kicks it to the far corner. Howard finds Halter. Halter on the break. And turned back by Carshield to the post that you cannot see. There is no pleasantry in this glass or internet or anything in this particular side of the building. Loesch steps up, Carshield pushes it into the corner. Loesch lost his edge, and comes Minnie to help. There's Simpson, not bad. Carshield in neutral zone. Keeps it, sends it up the wall on the near side. Played by Herman. Gets it to Simpson. Sends it up and looks like it hit a stick or a body and went out of play. Out of play on the wrap by number 13. For a minute, you didn't miss anything. So we have 11:11 on the clock, second period. 2-0 is your score. We've had 3 clock malfunctions, a couple power plays, 1 penalty kill, a partridge in a pear tree. We got Towery with Carney on D. Looks like Siski's taking the draw. He's out with Heyman and Fitz. We are full strength, 5-on-5. Preds control the puck down to the far corner. Cycled low behind the net. Siski goes to the backhand, cuts it to the corner, stays in the forehand, falls down. Stays with it, keeps it, gets it to Towery. Towery throws it up to the net, deflected up over the crossbar, and a scrum in front and a double whammy there. Somebody needs to pay the price and go sit on the bench. Carshield. And that's not going to happen. Looks like Fitz is going in the box. Or is he? What are we doing, folks? Direct traffic there, stripes. Let's get it right. Looks like somebody's going in the box. Maybe. Looks like each of us, each side has a criminal going in the box. They're keeping it 5-on-5, which is crap. Darn enemy territory here in St. Louis. 5-on-5 hockey, 2 in the box. We continue. Towery works with Carney on the blue line. Offensively, let's see where that is when we get down here. Carney comes in, scared that dude. He put the brakes on. Carshield cycles into the blue line. Gorzik is out there with Max Rowe. Nice pickup by Towery. Steals it back. Kind of crushed in the process of turning it up ice. Puck deflected into the far side. Picked up by Carshield. Wipeout by Reg. In the net. He'll skate off. Cowrie digs in, braces himself, does a nice job playing the puck, gets it to Davis. Davis moves it up ice, tips it at the wall. Picked up by Cowrie. Backhand love over to Carney. Carney throws a backhand off a shin pad, gets upended. Shield bangs away, steals it, shot goes on. Herman's like, yeah, it's in my glove. Makes you try, pal. Face off to the left side of that post. I am thoroughly they're going to have the face off in the neutrals. That's confusing. Howie will take the face off. He's got Ackright, Halter, Minnie, and Graham. Digs in, puck is moved to the corner, controlled by Carshield, slid down in front, played off the paddle of Herman, cycled to the far side, Halter, gets it up to the blue line, Howard tries to carry it out of the zone, gets a little help from Halter, puck moves back over to the near side, through the neutral zone, we're trying to push it down the other way, we'll get another one, make it 3-0. Carshield tries to get by the D. Graham comes in, makes a big play, steals the puck. Gets a little help. Howie in return. Big hit by Reg. Actually, Minnie. I saw the two. Minnie with the hit, Halter with the puck. Halter up the wall. I promise, folks, I've done this time or two, but this is just horrible. Last review, there's a penalty. Penalty coming on Minnie. And one of Carshield's guys drove him into the wall. I didn't see anything wrong with that, but apparently the ref thought otherwise. Minnie's going in the box. Power play in favor of Carshield with 8:27 on the clock. 2-0 is your score. Junior Preds up. Sisti will take the face off with Simpson, Heyman, and Coach. 2 minutes. Puck low behind the net. Simpson ties up the man. Let's pick up the secondary guy. Loose in front, off of Sisti's skate, and cleared out by Heyman. Icing will be waved off since the puck was tipped. Carshield resets the breakout. We'll break to the near side and then send the puck to the far side. Heyman and Sisti going short-handed, and Sisti bangs it through. 12 and 14 or 12 and 24. Far side. You find Sisti breaking to the net. Tell me, did a fantastic job. $3-0, folks. We're having a lot of fun here. That's right. That's right. We celebrate. Goalie dad celebrating. Back in action. Shot goes wide. He's watching his kid. Here, I'll show you. Goalie dad. Nice glove save by the Herminator. Just throws the glove out and says, "Thank you very much." Getting some good looks here. So we'll face off to the left of Herman. Big Ian coming in for the face-off. He cycles, looks, surveys, figures out what he's going to do. He's got Carney and Cowrie with Halter. So we got a big line out there. Puck stuck behind the net, and the net comes off. It's not really on a post. It's on like a little peg. It slides out. Faceoff, but we'll take it to the right of Herman this time. Same 4. We got how many minutes to kill because we don't have that on the clock. So 7:30. Game's in the second period. Ian digs in. Anybody's puck, that's a draw. Carshield controls it. Sends it to the blue line. Shot comes on, goes wide of Herman. He comes over, kicks out, and kicks the head off. Not an intentional move for George. Took that right pad out, skate, found the post, pushed the net off its little holder. So Davis will come in for the draw. He's Corsica, Graham, Simpson. Touch legs for the penalty kill. Draw tied up at the dot. Another draw, but now taken by Carshield. Shot in front, deflected wide by Simpson. Carshield keeps it in the zone. Corsica jumps out, Graham presses. Spin out by Simpson behind the net. Carshield looks to the point, shoots, goes over the crossbar. And over the net. Corsica ties up. Graham lifted out of the zone almost with the backhand. Carshield saves it. Tipped away by Graham. In comes Simpson. He's working hard on the low in the corners. Davis swings out to the line. Bodies up, nice work, that'll boy. Stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on. Push it out, push it out. There you go. Now take it down, swats at it. Simpson comes over to help. 13 and 14 working the wall. Good strong play at the wall, boys. I like it. Tip wide. Oh, big pickup by Simpson. He paid the price with the big hit, but that was a nice play by the D-man. Gets the puck out of the zone before he goes upended. Sometimes those are the good ones to take because you don't know it's coming. Shot, paddle save. He's trying to clear the zone. Ronayne sends it out in the neutral zone. Tries to hit Davis on the fly. Just at the far wall. Steals it back. We are 5-on-5, so we've killed another penalty. Good work, boys. PK is stepping up. Looks like we got Towery with Carney. Reg. Maxrow. Halter. Carshield working its way through. Shot knocked down by the D. Shot goes wide. Herman kicks a piece of it. Stick down by Carshield. Back the other way. We got 3-on-2. Shot goes down and covered by Carshield. Goalie. Good look by the boys in transition. Herman getting a little chug of water. 5:19 on the clock. 3-0 is your score. Boys playing good on both ends. Puck out. Blue line. Face-off draw. Looks like Howie took that one. Boys control it at the blue line. Pin now tipped away by Carshield. To the far wall, back to the middle. Near side. Takeaway by Howard. Throws the backhand. Halter does a pirouette behind the net. Pins the puck at the wall. Looks to swing it out wide and does not. Carshield lifts it out of play, and icing will be the call. Gave it a nice little toss down to the other end. Goalie sticks are a lot larger than playing sticks. That is not an easy thing to do with a stick that's 2 inches wide, maybe wider. Not sure what's going on here. Looks like the ref's not letting the players rotate. They stay on. Towery and Carney. Carshield with the puck, skates it up the far wall. There's a shooter, covered by Herman, and a whistle. And criminal activity on the ice will result in another penalty kill. Looks like Ackright's going to go in the box for shenanigans. So we're gonna have to kill another 2 minutes with 4:34 on the clock. Second period. Nice after all, because we're almost through the second period. No ice cream. Farragut comes in and leaves the dot. Comes back out. Surveys. Got a Graham halter. Preds on the draw. Graham with the puck, sends it hard around the corner, clears the zone, picked up by Carshield. They move it back. Send it across ice. Far side. Stretch pass all the way down to the near side. Nice pickup. Graham freezes and holds his man. Puck loose behind the net. So let Carshield keep the corner, keep it back there. Graham's digging in. High sauce pass goes past Carshield into the corner. Puck tipped up. Now Graham. Easy to lose one big hit. Number 59 for Carshield's their big guy. He's laid out a few of ours so far. Boys ice it. Actually, they put it on net, so no icing. Very good. Carshield with a reset down on the far end. They swing it out. Stretches out wide. Waved off his icing. And he gives it a ride up the far boards. Doesn't get out of the zone. Carshield comes in. Takes it behind the net. Shot comes on. Deflected out by Herman. Banked off the side of the net. In the far corner. Dump pass. Carshield into the middle. Left side, paddle save, glove save. Herman down on the pads, wears it. Puck out to the blue line. Shot comes in. Big boy trying to create deflection. Didn't happen for Carshield. Puck out. Into the far side, in on the blue line. Carshield looks. They're trying to work the puck to the middle. I think the middle's their sweet spot right there, up high. Run across, tip wide, off the side of the net, out to the blue line. So he's got to get control of the puck here. Deflected calmly by Herman, very patient in the crease. Kicks those pads out like he's playing pinball. So stick out in front, keeps the 5-hole closed up. Odd man rush going the other way, quick shot, goes off the pads, cleared by Carshield. And that will be icing. Nice work, boys. And a lot of good looks on PKs. Back to 5-on-5, so we've killed yet another penalty. Simpson on B. By Fitz. Middle, he's looking, 60 cycles, Fitzy throws a shot on net, covered. Fitz with a strong forehand shot from the left side. Loved by the Carshield goaltender. It's a face off to his right. 29 left in the second period, Siski on the face-off draw, keeps it. Tries to work his way up ice. Still has it, turns, goes in front of the net, shoots, goes to the right, goes high, over the shoulder. Sisti, I think he has a hat trick. Is that a hattie? Yeah, hat trick for Sisti. He's on fire. Thanks for the mountain water. It's very good. 2:15 on the clock. 4-0. Smoking Carshield. Sisti with 3 goals. And a whistle. The puck went out of play there. Right over by the scores table. Now bring the face-off down in the dot right in front of us here. Herman. Guy over here waits patiently. ready to go. Maxrow comes in, number 16. Takes the draw, wins it to the middle, finds Towery. Towery kicks it up off of the far wall. Corsica hides behind the divider in the glass and sneaks into the corner. Gets it right back. Corsica on the forehand, sends it back to the corner to Maxrow. Maxrow does a toe tap and a two-step. Works it back to the blue line to Towery. He sends it back forward. Maxrow gets dumped. Gets back up. Now at the blue line. Towery winds up with a shot. Gets knocked down in traffic. Off the left pad by Carcio. In the corner. Nice work by Maxrow on the wall. Very tenacious over there. The puck thrown out of play. Way out of play. A second puck over here that almost hit us. Pucks here in the opposite side of the glass. Some camera work over here. Lady. Carcio looks like they've kind of given up here. They're just kind of throwing the puck lightly around, not really working this hard. It's just me. Little action coming back this way. Minnie with the feet. Gets the brakes on, ties his man up, gets the puck to Howard. Howard surveys, sends it across ice to Graham. Graham looks up ice, bangs it off the dasher, and Ison is freed up. Ackright got tied up again. Poor kid, he just gets beat up. He gives it right back though. That's why he ended up in the box. I don't blame him. Halter on the far side, in the corner. Cut back by Carcio. Hustling on his Maxrow. Wrap around. Just over the stick. Oh, big hit right there. Loesch, I think he ducked just in time. He's going to get smashed at 59. 59 is just, he's a menace out there. Just know where he's at because he's out there like a semi-truck trying to put the clean on people. Buzzer kills period number 2. So, after 2. 4-0. We're good, guys. Be right back. All right, we're back. One more time. Greaser, he's back. And the third period is brought to you by the good guys of Scofflaw, based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Tasty stuff, get yourself some. We are period number 3. 17 on the clock. And ticking. Preds up 4-0. Sisti, the hot hands, got 3. Looking for 4. Puts the brakes on a backhand. Into the corner. Works both ways. This little disappearing act right below us. Fitz came in to help. Down the far side, deflected wide. Turn back up ice. Here comes Sissy. Centers it, gives it to Fitz. Oh, Fitzy! Fitzy had a hattie not long ago, I think. He's had some good looks today. Sissy with a nice feed, finds Fitz. Back the other way. Stretch pass to the far side. Pass to Reg. Reg's in the corner. Of course, it just sneaks in. Goes for the wrap. Little bank shot. Tried it. Now up the far side. Picked up by Carshield. Thrown into the corner. Wrapped behind Herman. Gathered by Graham. He sends it to the neutral zone. And Carshield will win that skating battle. Scoop it up at center ice and look up ice. To the far wall. Carshield blocks it in. Crosses the blue line. Shoots. Off the stick of Herman into the left corner. Up by the good guys. Wrapped up ice, tipped up by Farragut, and now the play. You can come by. I'm in the walking way of all the folks working around here. So see some bodies fly by. And Davis comes out for the face-off. Talks with the ref. They're going to have lunch tomorrow. Minnie on D. Farragut still on the ice. He's joined by Simpson and Siski. Davis moves up the wall. Jeez! Ref didn't even move. He just upended Jax. That should be a penalty on the stripes. Holy cow. Jax was going full speed at that side, at the wall. As soon as he cut up the wall, the ref was right there, and boom. Got leveled. He's looking for a break. Stu. Heyman steps in the neutral zone for the face-off. Carshield wins the draw. Moves it up to center ice. It's over to the far side. Now back into the far corner. We're moving around here trying to find some kind of look for you. Mason is the call. It's just been a rough game all the way around to try and bring to your living room. But we're 14:50 on the clock, third period, final period. Thank goodness. It's 4-0. 3 clock outages. 3 PKs. A couple of power play goals. A hat trick. The breezer. Scofflaw. Got a lot going on here. Howard. Draw. Controlled by Carshield. Up to the blue line. Picked up by Ackright. Finds Halter on the wing. Halter looks. Backhands. Tries to get it low to Simpson. He's come in. Pinching. He rotated with Heyman. Marshall takes it back the other way. All the way down to the far side. Loesch. Comes across. Backhand feed to Halter. He looks across ice. Sends it over to Aki. Aki put the brakes on. He had 4 guys in front of him. Picked up by Howard. Bump, stays with it. Gets a hook. That's a hook. That's a hook. Dear God. It's a hook, guys. Goodness. Keep that whistle. Stick it in your pocket. Play is on. Jr Preds still with the puck. Here comes Fitzy. At the blue line. And nope. Just outside. Offsides. I know you guys saw that hook. That was a hook. I stand by it. Quiet. Fits. Face-off look. Carshield controls it at the blue line, gets it out of the zone, carries it across the red line, up the wall. Low into the corner, back behind the net of Herman. Played by Carney. Out to the blue line, Siski. Deflected back into our zone, and Carshield's offside.
goalie came over to say hi to Breezy. He's on the wall. So at the bottom of the screen. Connection. Carshield on the wall. Carshield's really flat right now. He's playing whack-a-mole with the puck, it seems like. I watch that 59. He's out there again, boys. I don't mean this viciously, but somebody needs to go out and give him a little bit of something in his dish. Send a little message back the other way. You gotta hurt him. Just might give him a ball. Face-off draw will be to the right of Carshield's goalie. He froze the puck with the glove. Carshield's got some big boys out there. Number 4, number 59, number 78. That's a big line right there. Face-off draw won by the Preds. Kick over to the side. Shot loose in front. Kicked away. By Max Rowe, controlled. There's Simpson, he sends it in, which that was Grant. Dredge behind the net gets a little hit to 59. Bring me more, big boy. Oh, communicate, guys, talk. Oof. Tell by their actions they're not talking. Ricky pinned the ball right there. You can see him just held there. Give it to him, Ricky! Angry, dude. Take 2 minutes if you get nasty for a second. Give it back to him. Well worth it. Fred's trying to pick up Carshield on the line change. End to end comes Minnie, comes low, out in front, shot! Farragut puts it on net, attaboy. Big Ian. Nice shot. Ian's been playing some forward here on a regular basis. He's pretty excited about it, I think. He's been our guy bouncing between forward and D, and he does it very well. So we'll see him on the forward line. Davis stares down the face-off, draws it, takes it back. It's in front. Loose in front. Davis there. Ah, went wide. Gets it out wide. Back the other way, sent all the way down ice by Carshield. Brings icing back here. Sorry about this post, folks, but it's in the way. The glass isn't clean. Good to see everybody out on the screen. Sorry it's so blurry, dirty. Whatever, but the good news is we're up 4-0. Bad news is Jax just got kicked out of the center, and so did Carshield because people are creeping, which brings Ian for the face-off. And he wins the draw. And Carshield steals it right back. Moves it up ice. And offsides. I think the whistles are out of control. Fans over there. So quiet. Another whistle. 11:34 on the clock. Judging by the number of people watching this broadcast, I'm going to assume that the football game is over or it's a blowout. Call me crazy. Carshield with control at the blue line, dumps it in the corner. Now behind Herman, tries to kick it out. Skated up ice. Who's got that puck? That looks like Howard going end to end, coast to coast. Sends it to the net, goes wide. Halter was trailing. Looking for a little bank shot, maybe a little pick up and trash off of the pads. I don't know. Carney with the hard cut behind the net, lost his edge, went to the wall, stayed with the puck. Towery came over to help. Now Carney wraps it over to the far near side. Carson takes it back, takes it to the blue line, shoots, goes wide left. Howie at the blue line does a spin out, avoids a big hit. Comes
Carney. Carney goes in by himself, puts it on net. Loose puck. Carney picks it up, shoots again. Ackright got spun out yet again, and no whistle. It's like, dude, what's it going to take to get a penalty? Look like a SCO man going off here every time. Nothing. On comes Fitz for the face-off. Heyman and Sisti will wing it. Keeps it, gets it to Sisti. He's low in the corner. She's got a hattie. Going for a maybe a sombrero this one. Oh, four. Fitzy working the wall. Finds Heyman right there, rattles his head. Sisti gets a shot. Hog gets it right back. Takes it out. Banks it low. Heyman works the battle through his man. At the corner, doubled up. Fitz and Heyman. Get it to that dude. Oh, well, there's a nice little check by Mini. Just moves it forward. Tries to hit Heyman. Heyman gets it to Sisti. Throws it on net. Gloved by Carshiel. Like I said, 24 and 12 are dialed in on the communication. I don't know if they're talking so much, but the movement. Very good. We're at 4-0, folks. Max Rowe steps in, number 16, with the draw to Gorzica, picked up by Reg. Out to the blue line, Tony hops over Losh's stick. And away goes Carshiel. Big save by Herman with the right pad. Slides over from left to right. Recovery. That's tough to do when you haven't seen a lot of shots. You stand there and you kind of get froze up a little bit. Icing is the call. And then all of a sudden the action comes your way full speed and you got to do something quick. So props to Herman for being ready to go. Not a whole lot of action in his side. We're down to 9:22. 9:35 p.m. here in St. Louis. We're at the St. Pete Rec Complex. Puck in front, pad laid out. Herman got spun around, did a 360 in the crease. Puck went around the backside. Corsica tries to work through two, dumps it in, grabs it behind the net. Played by. Nice job, Reg. There you go. Goalie came out to play it. He got froze up. Stay on it, Max. Off the puck. Gives a little pushback. Stays with it. Look at him work through. Oh, he got tied up. Tied up on a back check. That was a nice play. Max was loading up, getting ready to rip a shot. Here comes E. Big E. Working the wall. Towery at the red line. He cycles it across ice to Carney. Carney with a couple of big shots earlier. Davis comes in, battles behind the net. Gets his feet on it. Pancake with the wall, freezes it. What are you? Oh, you gotta be kidding. You're calling that? You missed 3 other ones, fool, and now you're gonna call something silly? Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. One of these dudes has goggles on, but I don't think he's got the right prescription. Oh, we're gonna have to kill another penalty, it looks like. Ian's going in the box for a bogus cross-check. I don't think the refs are paid by the hour, they're paid by the number of tweets on the whistle. They've blown it a lot. So we got a 5-on-4 kill. Junior Preds on a penalty kill. Wish I was standing by Big Carney right now to get his take on what these guys were whistling, because it's probably driving him nuts being an official, former official, at an upstanding high level. Carshiel with the puck. Takes it around the backside of Herman's net. Cycles it back out to the blue line. Now to the point. We're spread out in a box. Got a box of low post and high post. A little quad
hockey, if you will. That other side and draw your little boxes down there, and everybody's responsible for their corner. Down in front, off the pad of Herman, kicks it. Puck cleared, and it's on a hot roll on the edge, all the way down ice, and that'll be icing. Face-off draw will go all the way back down to Herman on the right side. There's still time, that's all I can tell you. Maxwell steps in for the face-off. Back right's back out. Graham, Simpson, I think, are the other two. Puck is down, controlled by Carshield. Swung out to the far side. They're looking at the point in the middle. Working low. Shooter by Carshield. Hit a... Junior Preds have iced it, so we'll reset. To the right of Herman. Killed about 28 seconds. So we'll do it again. The big boy for Carshield's taking the face off, number 59. He got dumped. That away. Oh, what do we got? Got a whistle. Got a face-off draw now in the neutral zone. Must have been a hand pass or something. The puck did go out of play. Do it again. Dump him again, Reg. Howie on the back check. Carshield takes it down low in front. Herman slides across right to left on the sliding pads. Kicks it to the wall. Nifty little pass by Carshield. Herman read it beautifully. On the corner, Graham ties up 59, the big boy. Carshield kicks it over to the wall, moves it back out to the neutral zone. That's a tricky play there. They got to reset. Takes a little time off the clock. Still killing this PK. Approaching 6 minutes in the final period. And we are 5-on-5. So the boys have killed all penalties tonight so far. Minnie with the puck behind Herman. Sends it into the corner lightly. Up. Carried out to the neutral zone. Nice lift on the breakaway. Oh, Sispy blew a tire right there. Then he takes a crack in the back. No whistle there. A high cross check to the back of the neck. Lost his edge though. I'll probably see him tomorrow at the back of the cruiser for a little edge sharpening. Otherwise, he had a break going for 4 goals. See on the draw, out to the middle, gets it right back. It just, I think there's a magnet in the box. It just finds his stick. Boom. He's off and running. He's got magic and a collision at center ice. Simpson and Carshield. Interference is being screamed, but is not being applied by the stripes. Scrum on the face-off. Anybody's puck. Picked up by the Preds. Bring it up the wall, lifted high and into the rafters, deflected down at center ice. Almost 5 minutes. Sisti slides back into the neutral zone face-off and draws it back to the D. Cycle to the far side, moved up to Loesch. Loesch to Heyman. He tips it to the corner. Played by Carshield. Fitzy, creative reception right there. In comes Sisti, he steals it back. Knocks it down high with a high stick, no whistle. Fitz trades. Sisti and Fitz were working behind the net. Now Fitzy cuts off the passing lane for Carshield. They lift it up high out of the zone, move it to the center. Picked up by Loesch. Drifting back. Cross ice pass. Over to Heyman at the blue line. He gets pushed into the wall. Turned up the other way. Loesch collects the stretch pass by Carshield. Moves it back up the wall. Now behind the net, Carshfield will gather, line change for the Preds. On comes Maxrow. He's joined by Towery, Reg, Arnie, Corsica. Corsica works to the blue line, stays with the puck, does a spin around. Carshfield takes it back, moves it to the center, now up ice into the corner. Hustling over comes Carney. Towery's there to support. So goes Maxrow. Scrum in the corner. Puck is pinned. Cleared out by the Preds and sent down ice for icing. Stop calling the icing. Just let them play at this point. 4:12 on the clock. Third period. 4-0 is the score. Sorry about the signal, folks. We're feeding off of my data, and the Wi-Fi is being brutalized here by all the people watching hockey tonight. So I had to go with the data. Scrum in the corner on the near side in front of the Preds bench, or closest to the Preds bench. Puck is just frozen to the wall. Everybody's banging away. I see Davis down there. He's got help by, who's the other worker bee down there? It's a Mini. Banging away in the corner, just killing the clock. Strong play, like it. That away, keep it working, keep it working. Graham over on the far corner, off the backhand, clears the zone. A little too strong, that'll be icing. I would have just said, hey, the puck was tipped. Strong line there. Good scrums in the corner, not giving up position. I say that because folks that don't know, sometimes the best hockey is played when you don't have the puck. You're just trying to get the puck free. If you give up your position, then it gives the opposition room to score. So the boys are scrumming and working hard in the corners. They're winning some puck battles tonight, I like. Could put some bigger hits on, but instead of receiving them all. But hey, we're up 4-0, so no complaining. No crying in hockey. Puck is loose, picked up by the Preds, bumped off the boards, and now it's a foot race. Howard, he got almost interfered with. He got dumped. Alter came over to help. Pushes the puck back behind the net. He battles up. In comes Ackright, the big Acky. Sneaks in, tries to get a piece on hook it. Back the other way with Carshfield. Doubled up on the far wall, taken away. Ooh, Sissy just got stopped in his tracks. Alter tries to lift it, gets it out of the zone, but taken back by Carshfield. Looking to find goal number 4. 3 on the night. Pad save by Herman on a little muffin to the net. Little flying air biscuit. In comes Fitzy. Oh, he tried to throw drag. Bad boy, bad boy. Good idea, but Fitzy's had some good looks, good shots to the net, just hasn't been able to find the back of the net. Assistant playing strong on the wall. Puck comes out, over to Reg. Now back to the defensive side. Towery will gather. The near wall gets pushed back hard into the corner, stays with it, pushes the puck up. And the puck is cleared and icing. I don't think these refs are calling tips of any sorts, because I could see the puck get tipped by the defense all the way down here. I see the dude in the corner just immediately throw his arm out. Oh well, we're finally down to 1:39, so we're almost through this thing. It's not that it's not an exciting game, just boy, tempo of it's been way off. Heyman with the puck, tries to lift it up out of the zone. Shot goes in. Does not get through, knocked down by the D. Now Sisti behind the net, he sends it to the corner. Finds Howard, gets a little help. Moves it in. Oh, big hit. Come on, dude. That was Mini.
telling you, that right there tells you why I'm saying they got to put some hits on this kid. Give him something. He's just a wrecking ball out there. Maxwell just went down too. Puck in the far corner. Like I said, I'm not saying you got to go out and hurt the guy, but dish it back. Up the wall, Mini. Oh, that was Reg. Reg just got put hard. His head bounced off the glass there. Reg comes up, comes over. Puck at the wall. Now to Gorzica. He skates it up the wall. He just took a big hit on the hip check. Carshield's just trying to hammer. There you go, Reg. Finish that thing. Puck loose in the middle, picked up by Graham. He'll turn it, goes back behind the net. He'll set up. And 3 seconds left. 2-1, the buzzer. And that'll do it, folks. 4-0 is your final. Herman, the Herminator. Baby, attaboy. Big win for the boys. So we are done here. No more whistles. Thank goodness. So we're going to call it a night, and we're going to head to the same thing tomorrow. Right early. And we'll have better signal and service. The Bruiser says, peace out. See you tomorrow.